welcome to another edition of Imagine Live, Chapter 210. I'm your host, Mike Zeke, accompanied by, as always, my co-host for the evening, Jimmy the High-Flying Hippie.
It is that tie-dyed guy from so high in the sky, Jimmy the Flying Hippie, back again, episode 210, Mike Zeke, 210 times. We've stood on your screen as the longest-running weekly professional wrestling program in Pennsylvania today, and we thank you for tuning in as always.
We have got a ton of updates from this past Saturday. But before we get into that, why don't you go ahead and like this video right now, give it a share, give us a thumbs up, let everybody know you're watching Imagine Live at 7 o'clock on YouTube right now with us. Again, explosive Volume 54 coming off the heels of that. We're going to be recapping that throughout the show here tonight. We're also going to hear from our new interim heavyweight champion. That's right, you heard that correct. Interim heavyweight champion, Gorgeous Gregory. We'll talk about the injury to Chris Coleman here a little bit later. We'll also hear from the lowlife James Ross, Malachi Gage, our Imagine Tag Team Champions, the Rad Boys. We're going to hear from Kato and a lot more. Plus, in action in our main event, we will have Lucio DeVere going one-on-one with the Acquired Taste, Mason Lawrence, in the main event here tonight.
Wow, it's going to be a great match here to end the night. Lucio DeVere versus the Acquired Taste, Mason Lawrence, 20-year veteran versus the most recent graduate of Imagine Dojo. Interesting matchup there, Mike Zeke.
Yeah, Lucio DeVere's not going to take the payment, so we'll see how that matchup goes here later tonight. And we were just at the Juniata Civics Association this past Saturday. Couple weeks, I believe 3 to be exact, 4 actually. We'll be in Reynoldsville, back in Reynoldsville on September 14th, and then back in Altoona the following Saturday for Volume 55 on September 21st. Tickets are on sale now for both events on the website. Get your tickets and get them today.
Yeah, back in Reynoldsville, the rowdiest stop, the rowdiest audience of all the imagination. Make sure you get your tickets for Reynoldsville. That's on September 14th. Imagine Wrestling blows the roof off of that place every time we're there. Great atmosphere for wrestling. Make sure you check it out, September 14th.
And speaking of Reynoldsville, we have some great sponsors coming up for our Reynoldsville show. That includes Medical Resource Solutions, LLC. Looking for a medical plan that fits you and can help. Her goal is to help you find and enroll in the right plan. She thrives by building trust and confidence with her clients, making your complete satisfaction your priority. Call Ann King today at 814-410-1412. Call Ann today.
We also want to thank Forrest Customs, LLC. Whether it's custom-built cabinets and sheds, general carpentry, or pressure washing and painting and staining, Forrest Customs, LLC is here to help. Visit their websites, forrestcustomsllc.com, or call them at 724-980-7800. That's going to be Forrest Customs, LLC.
And our final sponsor, that would be Slap Happy. They are skill games right in Reynoldsville. Go in, have some fun, blow off some steam, and maybe win some money. They are at 432 East Main Street in Reynoldsville, Pennsylvania. Stop by today.
We thank our sponsors as always.
Yes, for Reynoldsville. And as always, our title sponsor for our Altoona shows, for our volume shows, and that is Renewal by Anderson. If you or anyone you know or love are looking for high-quality windows or patio door home investment options within your budget, contact Jordan Trees of Renewal by Anderson at 814-330-9870 or visit them today at their showroom located at 487 Municipal Drive, Duncansville, Pennsylvania, 16635. Make sure you ask them about all of the promotions that they're running for the month today.
The weather's changing, but your bills don't have to. Save money today with Renewal by Anderson.
Now, for those of you that were not with us this past Saturday, again, I said explosive Volume 54, a lot of fallout. Let's start by seeing the final moments of the tag team title match from this past Saturday. Let's go to that right now.
Super kick! Alpha's rocked! First half of the double dare! Double dare! Jake with the cover, but there's nobody to count it! There's nobody to count the Alpha's out! We have no more referees!
It's over! It's over!
Ladies and gentlemen of the Imagination, welcome back. We got a few interviews we got to take care of, so I'd like to bring in somebody who's receiving a whole lot of anguish and disappointment from the Imagination. I'd like to bring in the sideshow psycho Malachi Gage, someone I happen to identify with at this point. Malachi Gage, I got to ask you, how are you contending with all the disappointment you're getting and frustration you're getting from the Imagination?
They're disappointed in me. They're disappointed in me. Us, rather. You saw what happened to the Alpha, right? They should be disappointed in him. Not only did he disappoint them, more importantly, he disappointed me. The Alpha failed to do his job once again. He walked out there a winner and walked back through the curtain a loser. And these people, they expect me to pick them up and tell them everything's okay. It's not. It's not okay. The watch does not stand for losers. And they want me to pick him up. They want me to walk through fire and expect not to get burned. I am no loser, and I will not associate with such people. The Alpha did not deserve my hand. In fact, he didn't deserve to be my tag team partner in the first place. I was better than him from day one. And since we're talking about people that don't deserve what they've got, let's talk about our interim heavyweight champion, Gorgeous Gregory. Gorgeous Gregory, you are a paper champion, the very definition of a false idol. And the very day Chris Coleman comes back, you're going to be exposed for the fraud you are. And we will recrown the rightful Imagine Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Because the Imagine Heavyweight Championship of the world is for the watch.
I'm over here now. Strong words from the sideshow psycho Malachi Gage. On to his next challenge as he seems to be throwing a gauntlet at the feet of our interim champion, Gorgeous Gregory. But now I'd like to bring in somebody who did not have a disappointing night on Saturday. And we're talking about the lowlife, James Ross. James, come on in here. A victory by unscrupulous means is still a victory. What are your thoughts on what took place on Saturday?
Well, a lot did happen on Saturday within the watch, and although the feed is being choppy, I am feeling just as I always do, and that's great. I'm feeling good, because on Saturday I set foot in the ring once again, face to face with my father, and proved once and for all that I am the best of my blood. But James, you cheated. You cheated, James. So what? It's election year. Everyone's cheating. Shut up. The difference is I own up to it. And they're all trying to hide it. So I stand here, a proud man, proud of myself for being better than my father. That being said, there were some losses in the watch over the weekend. So my condolences to the Alpha Rick Matthews for being a disappointment and a failure to his family and losing his career. Fair riddance. And then there's Chris Coleman. Unfortunately, he has come down with an injury, but the fact of the matter is everyone can get injured. It can happen to anyone. We're all human. The difference between Chris Coleman and most people is Chris Coleman is more dangerous than most people. He's more dangerous than any person. So when he comes back, he's going to be furious. He's going to have revenge on his mind, and he's going to be twice as dangerous as he ever has been, if that's even possible. So Gorgeous Gregory, congratulations, because you just made yourself the last enemy you want in Imagine Wrestling. You won a silver medal. Congratulations on that silver medal. But you've got Kane and Christopher breathing down your neck, and you've got Chris Coleman chomping at the bit to come back and tear you limb from limb. And you're not hiding either. You're in the public eye. So be careful, my friend, because as they say, the public eye is always watching.
All right. That was the lowlife, James Ross. And next up, who do we have? Well, somebody that I'm not really looking forward to. Hey,
Hey, buddy. Hey, we're going to act like nothing happened on Saturday, are we?
Let me explain something. Let me explain something to you.
Listen.
Hey, I have an announcer's exception, so if you put your hands on me, you're going to lose your career like you should have lost it on Saturday. Take your hand off me. Now, you boys obviously look like you have something to say to me, which is good, because I got something to say to you.
I don't understand. I don't understand any of this. And you know that. I looked up to you. I dressed like you and your tag team partner when I was a kid. This doesn't make any sense to me. And I just want to know why.
Oh, you want to know why? You want to know why? Because I've been hearing that all week. Why? Why? Why'd you put your hands on the Rad Boys? Why did you spit in the Rad Boys' faces? But that's the wrong question. What they should be asking is, why did you do what you did to us? Because that's the real question. You see, me and the big star Dave Daniels Wild West, we don't have a problem with you calling yourself banging and you calling yourself all that. We don't have a problem with you calling yourself the most static electric tag team in all of Pennsylvania. Hell, we don't even have a problem with you calling yourself the Rad Boys, even though you're a lot closer to your first Social Security check than you are to your last allowance payment. But you see where we took exception? When you started running around and banding the title of best tag team in Pennsylvania, you see, that's where we took exception. You stole from us. You stole something really, really important from us, something that we broke relationships for, something that we sacrificed for, something that we broke our bodies for. You stole that from us. You stole our identities. You tried to erase our memories. You dug a hole 6 feet deep in the ground. You dropped our legacy in it and you filled it up with some rad dirt. But I got bad news for both of you. There's still breath in my lungs. There's still breath in the big star Dave Daniels' lungs. And as long as we're still breathing, that little title of best tag team in Pennsylvania is just another cheap Halloween costume that you put on to convince yourself that you're something that you're not. You're not the best. You're not Wild West. You're a cheap, great value knockoff. You're a Temu tag team, and it is going to get real cheap, real dirty, and real nasty around here until you admit that. Because I'm going to tell you this unabashedly, me and the big star Dave Daniels Wild West, we are willing to kill for that title, and we're ready to die from it. Now you look yourselves in the mirror and ask yourself if you could do the same.
Looking for a gut wrench. Got him up for a razor's edge. Gregory slides out.
Wait a minute.
Backslide. One, two. Gorgeous Gregory. Gorgeous Gregory. Two-time champ. Two-time champ. Interim heavyweight champion. He is Gorgeous Gregory. You know. Wait a minute. Look at this. Were they chanting? Kato. I told you guys I don't think that's the last time they're going to fight for that title.
Well, last week, sweetheart, fans of Imagine Wrestling, I came on this very show right over there in front of that wall, and I made it a point that if I did not win that match, I would be nothing but hype. I needed to win that match because I refused to be nothing but hype. And I stand here as your interim heavyweight champion of Imagine Wrestling. And then Kane and Christopher, yeah, he went and he did what he had to do. You see, my issue with Kane and Christopher was never about the wrestler. You see, Kane and Christopher, when you chop it all down, if there's anybody that is there's anybody other than me that's a once in a lifetime athlete, it's him. He's a freak athlete. He is stronger than an ox and he is faster than a cheetah, sweetheart. But my problem with him stems with the man. You see, if you would have lost that match and you would have gotten up and you would have shaken my hand and challenged me to a wrestling match, I would have said, hell yes, Kane and Christopher, we can have a wrestling match. But now, after what you did, we are not going to have a wrestling match. You are going to have a fight with the heavyweight champion, a fight with me that you cannot win. You cannot. Oh! What are you doing? Come on!
Paper. Champion.
Been trying to get behind Kato here.
Kato's not done yet.
The strength.
Kato's still fighting. He broke the leg scissors, but now Glenn's on top, putting all his weight on Kato's neck.
The longer this is on, the worse it's going to get for Kato.
And Glenn's just making it tighter and tighter.
Like an anaconda.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Kato might be fading. John's got their arm. That's one. Ring it, ring it, ring it. It's over.
Wow.
Break the hold. Break the hold. Shut up. Hey, whoever said that last show, is it a skill issue now? Kato, on Imagine Live, you told a sob story about being a poor kid who came from nothing. And in these idiots, these scumbags' eyes, that makes you a hero. But I proved once again that there are no heroes. There's just bosses. So here's the thing. You want a rematch? I know you're gonna ask. It's gonna be more money. You know what? It's gonna be more than money. I don't want money, I got money. I don't want titles. I've had titles. We're gonna wrestle if you accept the challenge in an I Quit match. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Before you cheer, you numbskulls, I just choked him out. Here's the thing. When, not if, I make you quit, I get control of Imagine Wrestling.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh my
I become the boss. I'm gonna take this company from you. I'm gonna make you the sniveling poor kid you always were. Can you imagine?
Vicious. Vicious.
We could be under new ownership in 2 months.
There's no way I can do commentary if that's the boss who's already hit me before.
I'm glad I'm gone after this month.
He's gonna hit you again.
You're doing the interviews.
I'm out. You know, Cato has a history of neck injuries. And he's holding his neck right now.
A history of neck injuries, a history of concussions. I mean, nothing good from not mid-chest up.
No, so we'll just have to wait and see if Cato accepts the challenge.
Well, I know he's in the building, so I have a few questions I'd like to ask him myself, so please allow me to introduce Cato. So, I know a lot of people are saying, not me, I certainly don't feel this way. I don't mean to speak for Jimmy, but I feel like he feels the same. But people are saying that you let the imagination down by losing to Glenn, and now he's put out this challenge to you for an I Quit match, Volume 55, for control of Imagine Wrestling. What are your thoughts? What do you have to say to this challenge? Certainly a lot on the mind of one Cato. Maybe we'll get his reaction next week. I'll certainly be sure to ask him next week. But getting back to where we're at here, I don't really know what to make of this, Jimmy. I mean, we've both known him for a long time. So, but why don't we go ahead and just play this video while we collect our thoughts here. All right. So, again, we are just a few short weeks away from being where? The rowdiest crowd in Imagine Nation.
Yep.
In the Imagination. And that's Reynoldsville, September 14th. Tickets are available now. We're going to talk about the sponsors right now. Medical Resource Solutions, LLC, looking for a medical plan that fits you. Ant can help. Give Ann a call. She's here to enroll you into the right plan. She thrives to build trust and confidence with her clients. Give Ann a call today at 814-410-1412.
We also want to thank Forest Customs LLC, whether it's custom-built cabinets and sheds, general carpentry, or pressure washing, painting and staining. Forest Customs LLC are here to help. Visit the website, forestcustomsllc.com, or call them at 724-980-7800. That's Forest Customs LLC.
I'd be remiss if I didn't mention Slap Happy. They are skill games right in Reynoldsville, Pennsylvania. Go in, have some fun, blow off some steam, and maybe win some money. They're at 432 East Main Street in Reynoldsville. And then just 1 week from that date of September 14th to September 21st, Volume 55. Tickets are available now. And our title sponsor, as always, is that's Renewal by Anderson. If you or anyone you know or love are looking for high-quality windows and or patio door home investment options within your budget, contact Jordan Treese of Renewal by Anderson at 814-330-9870. Ask them about their promotions. Contact Jordan today. Well, also, don't forget to like and subscribe to this video right now. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you don't subscribe to the premium channel, do that too. $9.99 a month. This show that we just had this past Saturday, on there right now. You can watch the show if you weren't there. All of our past shows, past KCW shows. Make sure you subscribe and subscribe today. With that, I'm going to head to the ring for some pre-match comments before our main event here this evening.
And while I'm left alone here at the desk, I'm going to take a second to speak here about a big win on Saturday for myself, my best friend Chris Sands. classic rockers, #1 contenders for those Imagine Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Rad boys, don't worry about Wild West. The sun set in the west a long time ago for those two. You better watch what's rising in the east, and the best thing in the east right now is the classic rockers. Get ready to bang your heads on the 21st right here in the home turf in Altoona. Put those tag titles back in the bags. Get them ready to hand them over to myself and Chris Sands. And with that, I'm going to throw it to Mike Zeke.
Thank you very much, Jimmy. This time I have one Mason Lawrence with me. Came up a little short this past Saturday in your quest to potentially becoming the interim Imagine Heavyweight Champion. So, how are we feeling about this matchup with Lucio DeVere here tonight?
Well, 16, I know things did not go quite as planned this past Saturday, but fret not, as last week I gained a business partner in Magnus Knox. And last week I also came with an announcement. So today, I come here with another one. And it's that I'm in negotiations with Magnus Knox to buy that Imagine Live title from him. Yeah, so I'm going to still get what I want. I'm still going to get a title around my waist. But since he's not here tonight, I have other plans. Okay? Now, call me in sync, because my mood right now is still buy. So, here, let's see. What can I buy today? What can I buy today? Lucio DeVere. Yeah, you got that stupid Friends of Lucio shirt on, yeah? Yeah? How about I buy that off of you? And let me guess how much that's worth. $4. That's probably worth $4. So, how about I give you that $4 and I can take that right off your back so that I can feel that rush of buying something. How about that? How about that?
How about that, Lucio DeVere? You want to sell him your shirt for $4? $4 over here, brother.
First off, I consider that an insult that you would even try to buy this shirt off of me. Friends of Lucio means a lot to me. Means a lot because they've helped me so much. When I was down, when I felt like I had no one there for me, when I was at my worst, Friends of Lucio were there for me. They proved that they care. And in turn, I showed them that I care, how much their friendship means to me, that I'm trying to represent the fact that it doesn't matter how different you are, how weird you are, that it's okay to be different. You can still be liked, you can still have all the friends in the world and be as unique as you want. And that's what the Friends of Lucio represent, and that's what they mean to me. They mean so much to me. So, Mason Lawrence, for you to even suggest buying that, there's no amount of money in the world that could buy that. Just like there's no amount of money. Not even your daddy's money is going to buy this victory for you when I kick your butt.
Good luck. Let's go ahead and throw it over to that tie-dye guy right now.
That's right. It's I, the guru of woohoo, and I got tie-dye for you. It's getting a little chilly outside. It might be time to roll out them Halloween tie-dyes. The demand's real high for these every year. So we're starting early this year. Hit up Flying Hippie Tie-Dye on Facebook. Check me out. Send me a private message. Put your order in today. Get the Altoona area's best hand-dyed tie-dye. Tie-dyed by me. I got you. I'm the hookup. Mike Zeke has been a customer of mine for many years, as have many of you. And I thank you for that, as always. Make sure you hit me up, Flying Hippie Tie-Dye. Get that festive holiday tie-dye.
Now, with that, let's head to the ring for our introductions right now. First, he is the acquired taste, Mason Lawrence.
He came with a silver spoon in his mouth, and when those wrestling boots came, they came with a rag to wipe the less fortunate off of them.
Ugh. And his opponent, representing the Friends of Lucio, that's Lucio DeVere.
He's a weirdo, but we're all a little weird. It just makes us all friends of Lucio.
All right. First time matchup here between these two. Second matchup for old Mason Lawrence on Imagine Live. The return of Lucio DeVere to Imagine Live Wrestling.
And with the wave of John Williams Manatee Flipper, we're underway here.
Upset you, okay? So how about I be the better man? I shake your hand. It was my fault. My apologies.
He's apologizing for offering $4 for a shirt.
Shake my hand. I'm going to shake your hand. Absolutely.
Surely he's not going to fall for this.
Lucio DeVere, 2-decade veteran here. You knew how that was going to go, Mike Zeke.
Well, I wanted a different outcome, but I'm not surprised. Here we go. Nice reversal from Lucio. Big back elbow from one Lucio DeVere. Mason Lawrence taking a timeout. He wasn't ready, he says.
As per the usual, Mason Lawrence trying to take easy street, trying to find a way out that doesn't bruise them pretty white knuckles of his, Mike Zeke.
Yeah. He's got a better chance of buying off that crooked ref John Williams than, I don't know. I don't know. I need to know more. Magnus Knox hasn't been around. I need to know more about this potential friendship, bartership between one Mason Lawrence and Magnus Knox.
I bet
over
you
our Imagine Live championship.
Mason Lawrence could probably persuade John Williams with some kind of pastry that he wouldn't be able to pronounce, but definitely would be able to consume. So John Williams, a powdered sugar past, we'll say.
Oh. Lucio DeVere's got that cranked and dialed in on one Mason Lawrence here. We want to thank everybody for joining us here. Another edition of Imagine Live from the dojo. We love you. Thank you for being with us.
Deep headlock takeover there. Lucio DeVere in control here. Looking at the chat, Mike Zeke. We got some new faces in here. We got Jenna Boyer. We got the usual suspects, Pat and Frodo. We got Carlos, the Up Destroyer, Mama Smitty. We got Joyce Beals. We got Pat and Frodo. We got Christine Zlepka. We thank you all for tuning in.
A little unorthodox there, Jimmy. Mason Lawrence was stomping on Lucio DeVere's foot, trying to create a little bit of separation, but
Back in the ring.
I take this disrespect, okay? Wait until my father hears about this, all right?
uh-oh. We don't want him calling his daddy.
Watch yourself, all right? Want me to get back in that ring? Well, get back in here. Want me to get back in that ring? Get back in the ring. Okay, I'll get back in the ring. Keep it in.
Okay, he's back in the ring. All right, here we go. Oh! Lucio DeVere laying in the leather.
Yeah, hopefully his father never shows his face around here and sees what a dork his son is.
Just a 2 count for Lucio DeVere.
Solid kick out there from Mason Lawrence, so got them shoulders off the mat.
Trying to get a little bit of separation from Lucio DeVere. Uh-oh. Oh, my goodness.
This might be one of the first real fights Mason Lawrence ever been in, Mike Zeke. His adult life. Lucio DeVere will take this guy to the woodshed.
Oh, big clothesline from Lucio. Followed up with another one, not so close. Hey! Here we go! Hairpon Wednesdays, courtesy of newcomer Mason Lawrence.
Sent paint chips flying with that.
Oh! And that reverse backbreaker. Just taking it to Lucio DeVere now. I'm trying to tell him multiple times he should shave the mohawk off. It's right there for anybody to grab.
How about that?
I don't condone cheating, sir, but all right, you got the upper hand. Oh, big shot to the kidneys of Lucio DeVere.
You want to shot me? You want to shot me?
Mason Lawrence putting the beat down on Lucio DeVere. Needed a kidney.
Just having his way with Lucio DeVere here, Jimmy. Oh, big shot. Now's not the time to get cocky, though. He's got the upper hand. He's got to stay on. Oh, a seasoned veteran like Lucio DeVere. Here we go. 1, 2. Just a 2 count, says referee John Williams.
He might have got a little further there if he didn't stop to mug for the camera. Mason Lawrence has an ego the size of Rhode Island. That's because he's from Rhode Island, Mike. From the clean streets of Providence, Rhode Island. He told me earlier.
The clean streets.
The clean streets.
I know.
Here we go. Another big shot from underneath from Lucio. Oh, grabbing a headlock.
Nice side headlock there. Low center of gravity. Lucio DeVere with an inside left.
Another big shot from Lucio DeVere. Oh, again, Jimmy.
He's a hair pulling Wednesday double dipper, Mike Z.
Wow, we got a double feature here on Imagine Live here tonight, Jimmy. Oh, just driving the point of his knee right between his shoulder blades.
Exposing that rib cage now. Lucio DeVere working on them shoulders, that back area.
That does not look good for one Lucio DeVere.
That Ed Grimley-like mohawk of Lucio DeVere is really coming into play here as Mason Lawrence has ripped him down by the dorsal fin twice now.
Twice. You think he learned by now? Here we go. Lucio DeVere trying to rally.
Trying to rally up a non-existent crowd here. Maybe he's trying to rally up those in the chat who are solidly behind Lucio DeVere.
He's feeling the power of the friends of Lucio. Trying to get the upper hand in a big clothesline from one. Mason Lawrence clearly happy with himself. But not happy with himself enough to go for the cover.
I was about to compliment that clothesline, and it was probably the cleanest thing we've seen out of him.
Now, are you ready for the prettiest and richest elbow drop in all of Imagine Wrestling?
This is going to be rich, Mike Zeke. No one in the pool, no water in the pool there for Mason Lawrence. We're having some technical difficulties here. We apologize. Thank you all for tuning in this evening. Lucio DeVere getting all the momentum he needs here. That's going to be the renewal by Anderson window of opportunity that he needs. Call Jordan Tracy 330-9870. Lucio DeVere is firing on all cylinders. How about a sling blade? Mason Lawrence on the mat. Fireman's carry. Lucio DeVere could be looking for that Happy Valley driver here. Oh, and he got all of it. Tried to put him through the ring. Are you kidding me? Mason Lawrence with the kick out. Sits up. This kid might have more fight than we know. Maybe somebody sold him. Maybe he bought some somewhere. Maybe his dad got it for him. Who knows? Lucio DeVere has that goozle hand up. Once again, Mason Lawrence on easy street here, trying to call a timeout. There ain't no timeouts in wrestling.
Get back in. 4. Get in here. 5. I'm coming. Let's go. 6. I'm coming. Let's go back in the ring.
This is a kid who tried to make up rules after the game was already started. He's that kid, Mike Zeke. That's.
Come on. What was that? What was the next count, ref? 9.
What's he doing?
Come on, going. And after that. Come on. 10. Ring that bell.
Really? He got. Oh, wait a minute.
I got his shirt out, girl.
Uh-oh. Are you kidding me?
Oh, you better run, kid.
Mason Lawrence takes the count out and takes the T-shirt. I think we're back here on the soft cams. We're having some technical difficulties. We thank you for staying with us here.
Yeah.
It's a live program, folks. We're live, pal.
Yeah, we're live. And we want to thank you all again for joining us for another edition, Chapter 210 of Imagine Live. For Mike Zeke, Jimmy the Hippie, we'll see you next week.
Super kick! Alpha's rocked! First half of the double dare! Double dare! Jake with the cover, but there's nobody to count it! There's nobody to count the Alpha's out! We have no more referees!
It's over. It's over.